Welcome to All Sex Talk. My friends of YouTube, this is Master Taíno with another video. And today we're going to talk about pain. Pain in BDSM. And what is more important, I'm going to help you to not to feel afraid of the so-called pain. By the way, you will notice there's no glasses today. I just have last week cataract surgery, so no more glasses for me and my age. So that's a very good news. Okay, I have a little different notion of a lot of people regarding BDSM and pain. My main contention is BDSM is not about pain. A lot of people associate BDSM as something, an activity who ended up being extremely painful. And particularly novices, newbies, new people who come to the community, they want to explore, but they are very concerned with pain. And sometimes you should be concerned. My first concept is that even that BDSM stands in part for sadomasochism, and we like to talk a lot about being sadist or being masochist. I don't believe in either. I'm a dominant, I'm a top, and I don't feel that I'm sadist. And I don't think most of my submissive are masochists either. No matter how intense I can play, or my boys or girls can play. So why I say that? The definition of sadism is to receive sexual arousal from inflicting pain in somebody else. And masochism is to obtain sexual arousal from receiving pain from somebody else. And I don't think that's what exactly we do. Even that may look like is not what we do. So I could really say I'm not a sadist. I could play heavy, I could play intense, but I don't feel that I'm a sadist. The first thing that we have to learn is BDSM is not a physical activity. It looks like a lot of physical, okay? Especially those of us who practice impact play. It's not a physical, it's more a mental. It's in your mind. Your mind controls your body. So when you are going to practice BDSM, you have to put your mind in the right place. In simple words, if you are thinking about pain, yeah, you're going to get pain. And whenever you reach your limit, that's it. That's not what we try to do. So the first thing, I tell people that our brain is like a computer. So when it's set up to the default, means that the default is meant to repel pain. If you receive pain, you repel it. So we need to change that setting. We need to change that default in order for us to bring into our brain, feed that computer with what I call positive thinking. Something to look for, your desire to explore, see where your mind could fly, could go, the pleasure, the erotism that may come from this. And if you focus in that and take away what we normally call pain, then you probably will be ready to enjoy it. So that is the big difference. It's what you put in your mind. If you are thinking, oh my God, that's going to hurt, that's going to hurt. Yeah, it's going to hurt. But if you're thinking, I want to see, I want to feel this, I think where it could take me, I want to fly, I want to please my dominant, whatever, you feed your mind with all the good stuff. And that is when the things begin to change. Then what you feel, instead of pain, become a sensation, a stimulation of your skin. And that could become erotic. And that is what it could take you to very, very pleasant and pleasure places. So that is the main thing, is your mind. You need to come with a very good mind to be able to understand this. To give you opposite examples, uh, I have had individuals who even have been around for a while. They're older, let's say 40 years old, and they want to explore this, but has been afraid all their lives. So they come and they're still hesitant, and they don't go far because their head is not in the right place. I remember having a very young man right after his 18th birthday, otherwise he wouldn't have become. And I thought that he was just going to give a very, very mild experience for him to get the taste of what we do. He surprised me. He did surprise me and took, for example, spanking particularly was what we did, a lot more than what I thought he could take. And you know why? Because since he was a teenager, or he was still a teenager, but when he was still younger, when he couldn't do anything, he was reading. He was stimulating his mind. He was discovering what he wanted to do. So when he came to his first experience, he was all for it. His mind was in the right place, and he was ready to do that, to achieve what he wanted. And God, he did. He did extremely well. And that is the experience that I have with a lot of novices. If you can get your mind into that desire to explore, that desire to see what you can do, where those feelings can take you, you are one step ahead. Having said that, no matter how much you put your brain, if the dominant doesn't know what he's doing and begin to hit you, be spanking, be flogging, be whatever he's doing, with intensity more than you can take, you're not going to have a good experience. And this idea is not going to work. So apart, besides you having the good idea in your brain, so you can focus in what you want to explore, the dominant has to start teaching you and taking you easy, showing you, giving you those first sensations so you could get used to it. And then how you respond is how far he could take you. And a lot of people see BDSM and say, oh my God, I cannot do that. That's correct. You cannot do that now when you are beginning. But years down the road, you may be there. I compare BDSM like a school. You go to first grade, okay? And somebody put an algebra book in front of you, and what the fuck is that? You know, I mean, this first grade, I came to learn 2 plus 2, not algebra. That means, that's correct, but that means that you cannot do algebra? Oh yeah, down the road in 8th grade or 7th, I don't know now when they're teaching algebra. So that is what it is. And then as a school, you go 1 grade at a time, little by little. Sometimes we are good at something and we could go faster and jump a grade and get there. And sometimes we go slower. The other thing I like about comparing this to school is that people in education get the ceiling is different. Some people don't finish high school. Some people get a high school diploma. Some people do some college, associate degree. Some people do a bachelor degree. Some people do a master degree. Some people be a PhD, 2 PhD. So they're different goals. And in BDSM is the same. You go as far as you feel comfortable going. Nobody could impose you, oh, you have to go to this level in order to be a good player, a good BDSM practitioner. No, you go to whatever you are feel comfortable. Also, same as a school. Some of you may like math and hate science, like English, but don't like history. In BDSM is the same. We got a lot of things. You choose what kind of things you like. You try here and there, and then you decide what you like. So it's just, it really is that simple, but it's all in your mind. Um, Another comparison that I like to do for you to understand what I'm talking about. Let's say the gym. You go to the gym with usually some goal. You should have a goal: losing weight, strengthening your arms, developing muscles, whatever. But you go with a goal. What happens when you are lifting weights, especially when you're pushing yourself to weights that you have never lifted? It hurts. It creates pains in your shoulders, in your arms. If you're a wimp, you will, oh, no, I cannot do this. But if you want to achieve your goal, oh yeah, you go for it. You're not thinking about how painful it is in your arms. You just want to lift those weights and achieve your goal. You do the same thing in BDSM. Okay, you come with a goal. You want to explore. You want to learn. You want to service. You want and you want to discover, and that is what drives you. That is what you put in your head, and not thinking in pain. Another quick example, and I know a lot about this, is massage. When you get a good massage therapist, and I have a couple of those in my life, will do a good massage so deep that really, I had one a couple of years ago. It was the most painful experience in my life, and I did it for 2 hours. Why? Because my body was aching, and I have the goal that I wanted my body to feel better. So I went through all the pain that the massage therapist inflicted in me in that massage, so I could feel good when he was done, as I was. So that is what you got to get in your mind to understand it. So in the matter of reaction, I like to sometimes show people. I like, for example, to slap in the chest. I got a boy, and I like to slap in the chest for many reasons. That helps me with the connection, etc. But if I slap somebody in the chest, you can have basically two reactions. Ow, hurt. Okay, if you're a wimp. That's not what we're trying to do here. Is when you feel that sensation, that stimulation in your chest, oh, you suck it up and try to your body, and that is, and then you express whatever you feel. Because what I am giving you is my energy. I'm pouring energy from my body into your body. So you receive that energy and let it go in. And that is when all the eroticism of BDSM gets started. That's what it really become fun. And you do the same with your spanking, with flogging, with anything that you feel. We're going to talk more about this in future videos, but something that is important that I like to stress right away is the importance to express yourself. During my journey, I have found so many submissive who are trained not to express. Take it like a man. Bullshit. That's not what this is all about. Happen also with military boys. They're also trained to not to be broken, and so they had to take it. No, BDSM is to express what you feel. You feel something, you express it verbally, with moaning, groaning, whatever comes, just let it go. Why that is important? Because help you to process. That and breathing, same as in the gym, that help you to process what you're feeling. But when you react, that is where you're giving back to me. Because I'm looking at your face and seeing your reaction to what I am doing. And that's the way you return the energy in first place. And that is what I enjoy doing. And also, very, very, very important is when you react, you allow me to know, to read you, to know how you're doing. Can I go further? Can I have to stop? Can I have to give you a break? If you don't react, the dominant is lost. the dominant doesn't know where you are. So reactions during the play, that is very important to do. So guys, feel free to begin to explore this. It's important, especially the submissive, that you find a good dominant to explore who knows what he's doing. If you see this and you like it and you find a dominant, invite them to see this video so you are in the same page. The bottom line is that through the BDSM, you can develop a loving dynamic, a connection. That's what I like the most. I connect in an incredible way, sometimes better than sex, through the BDSM. It also have a spiritual sense in the ways that we play. And definitely is a very powerful experience. And that is the way that we have to see BDSM. That's the way we can enjoy BDSM and get fulfilled from our BDSM experiences. So this is all for this video. Please make sure to subscribe. Also make sure to like it if you like the video, and tell your friends. If you are interested in reaching me, you can make a comment, or in my description of our sex talk, there is my email there. You can email me and we can talk. Also, you could follow me on Facebook, One Face Life, under my name, Master Taíno. So long, until the next video. Have a good day.